We're going to perform live via live broadcast on a three-way phone, and we have someone calling in, but we're going to perform it live and for the simulcast too. So here we go, Brother Derek. So I'm going to call you, and then Derek, you're going to call Dave. Okay, you got it? Okay. So Sister Ryan, so we got Brother Derek Hogan on the line. He's playing one of the young characters in the story. And so he's going to make one more phone call to Brother David Glover. And Derek, say hi real quick to everybody.
Hey everyone, this is David speaking.
This kid's 17 years old. He looks like a little football player with a cool personality.
1 second, guys.
So Derek's gonna call. So David, get your phone out. He's gonna call you. So we have we're here at this place,
3189
called Open Noodle Factory, and it's a facility that's being rented out just for artists. It's an eco-friendly condominium, so it's like an artist co-op. So we plan on doing a special project here later on this year, or going into next year. Okay, so we connected? We connected? Okay, David Glover, check in real quick. Check in, David. Okay, cool. So we got three people on the phone right now. We're gonna try to do the piece live for you guys, and it's gonna work out. So let's all spread out.
Yes, exactly. What you're looking at.
So the piece we're going to do, we've been doing it lately, doing a test run. It's called The Streets Have Spoken. It's based on one of my young people who was murdered in 2003. He was a 3.5 honor roll student from the projects, and he was shot to death on 29 bus Sunset. So I dedicated this story to him, and it's very serious. So this piece of film is called The Streets Have Spoken, and we're going to get into it right now. And we have a special guest in the building, Miss Yvonne Cole. This is Keisha Cole's mother. She's here in the building with us. Yeah. No, don't tell that to nobody. She's here. So we can clap it up for her. She's in the house, in attendance, a very important person. And Brother Joe Dancy, her assistant, he's here. So we're going to get into the piece. For Blog Talk Radio, Red Eye Gravy Affair. Ready? 1, 2, ready. What if the streets could speak? What would they say?
What if the streets could speak? What would they say? What if the streets could speak? What would they say? What if the streets could speak? What would they say?
Body bags coming home.
What if the streets could speak? Kids home alone.
What if the streets could speak? Homicides on the rise.
What if the streets could speak? Can you hear the mamas cry? What if the streets could speak? Streets could speak. What if the streets could?
I'm Ted Jenkins, OG from Straight Off the Streets. What if the streets could speak? Well, the streets do speak. They speak to us all the time. I was a drug addict for 22 years, hooked on heroin, freebase, and then crack. You couldn't dare talk to me about turning my life around. Toting the gun, I robbed people on the streets, I robbed banks, stole from my mother, my aunt, any way I could get it, I got it. The jailhouses didn't help. Because every time I got out, I go right back out there, do it again. Just worse than those limited beliefs I had about myself. But then one day I looked in the mirror, and I said, I can't do this no more. It wasn't the streets that was doing this. I did this to myself. So I turned my life around. Became a well-respected citizen in my community. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
So take this time to listen to my rhyme. Because I got a story to tell that's on my mind. I got a story to tell about a young man who died from violent crime. Claimed he died before his time. So now he walks the crossroads with answers to find. It's a story of overcoming oppression, dealing with pent-up tension, and a collision that causes a division within self. And within that, beholds a truth that needs to unfold. Because stories about kids getting killed in the Bay Area very rarely get told.
Told. There's something that I want you guys to all acknowledge. Me, just got the acceptance letter to go to college. Man, I just couldn't wait to go off to school. The sun, the beaches, the girls in the pool. I mean, school.
Folks, there's a serious problem pervading in this community and communities around the nation regarding more and more youth and young adults becoming victims of homicide.
I was at 3.5, making 3.5 GPA, living in the projects, though I was a high school prospect. I was all happy and excited to go until I walked outside and saw someone I didn't even know. Hey man, what are you doing? Hey man, just chill out! Hey!
A continuation of deadly violence is being committed every day around here. And all the crime prevention plans in jailhouses still not enough to end this madness.
Bloody dreams and bloody screams gotta take me away from these bloody things and bloody drains. I'm gonna fly away with my bloody. This is your captain speaking. We'll be landing shortly at the transfer point. Make sure you have all your baggage and personal belongings in order. And once again, thank you for flying flight of your life airlines. Good night. Good life. We've landed.
What?
Who knows why? The reasons we live in, who knows why? The reasons we live in, who knows why? The reasons we live in, the reasons we die. You can't figure this one, so I try. God help my soul as I testify. And I don't lie. Who knows why? This way, that way, which way to go? You try to follow the crowd to go in with the flow. Welcome to the middle world, a place called limbo, a place where lost souls stay until they're ready to go.
All I know is that when I woke up, I was sitting in an airport waiting, looking up at the screen, silently praying, and then I heard someone saying, "Open your eyes, you died for a reason. Look up at the sky, it's the holiday season. You don't know why you're here, but you're trying to
find the meaning. And if you don't, then you won't be leaving."
I'm not believing this. What are you?
I'm the street, thing you used to walk on every day with your feet. And I'm the walls. I hear and see it all. And I'm the window to your soul. Partner, I'll know more than you will ever know.
No, this can't be real. This can't be real!
You could run. You gotta go through us to get to the other side.
Why am I dead?
Who knows why?
What did I do?
Who knows why?
Is everything I lived for a lie not true?
Who knows why? Couldn't find a way out, huh? I told you, ain't no escaping this place or your past here.
Tell me what's not letting me cross over.
Can't do that, it's against company policy.
Excuse me?
I can only give you hints and clues, but really, the rest is up to you.
Why are you showing me my old homeboy from school? Just tell me who killed me.
That will come in due time. In the meanwhile, you got some other answers to find.
Look, just tell me who killed me and why. Why is that so hard for you to show?
You want to know so bad?
Hell, you don't want to know.
All right. Your killer is your exact equal and opposite, all in one. I'll leave you with that. Now watch.
If the streets could speak, the streets would tell you that these lifestyle conditions are not developed by force, but rather by bad choices made based on what one learned to believe about themselves and the world they live in.
Wait. You're not telling me Anthony did it, are you? Not Anthony. Anthony? Same dude that was on my basketball team? Same dude that was at my graduation party? No. Same dude I used to buy lunch for? Are you serious? No, I'm not hearing this.
As human beings, each one of us has the power to choose what is right for us. But far too many of us have embedded in such a low condition, such demeaning condition, until we don't know what's right or wrong anymore. So as a result, we're finding more and more downfall in our lives.
This is how a killer gets made. This is how a killer gets played. This is how a killer gets made.
I cannot believe he killed me. What did I ever do to him, huh? Answer me!
Everyone talking about Devon. What about Anthony? He's been dead way before you. Matter of fact, in school, they used to say Anthony had ADD. Sound like the world had ADD because ain't no one paid attention to him but me.
What about him? No, screw him, that selfish mother.
Anthony Brandon Smith's biography. Born May 1st, 1993. First child of 2. Witnessed murder at the age of 3. Staring 4 stories down his project window. Saw 5 bullets bully their way into his uncle's chest and crescendoed with his death. 6 minutes passed, his auntie collapsed, pronounced dead of a heart attack. After 7 days of shuffling, he's struggling at an orphanage with his little brother, who after 8 brutal months of abuse, he finds dead, colorless, without color. 9 years as a consequence, Anthony won't be the same. He passes time playing video games. Doctors gives him Prozac to slow down his brain. He cries himself to sleep. It's been 10 years since his last glimpse of love. He misses the kisses and hugs, but is slowly becoming numb. He's not dumb. He just has a difficulty understanding how an education can free him of the situation. But he learns addition, counting the 11 new bruises his foster father gives him. Understands the language of anguish, licks his knuckles, rip him, blood glistens on battered skin. Can't understand why he's in the hell he's in. 12 midnight comes and he runs with just the clothes on his back. Can't take it anymore. War-torn refugee attacks his freedom with a vengeance. But after a violent instance, got Anthony serving a 13-month sentence. Juvenile detention center, more friendly than home. Now he roams the halls, fearless. 14 years old, full grown, now tearless. Can't recall the last time he shed his pain, living in a new foster home where the parents barely know his name. He goes to school an outcast amongst the kids. He tries to be cool, but he winds up flipping his lid. Temper tantrum got his lungs expanded, screaming, cursing. No one understands him. 15 minutes in his shoes? Dog, you'll have more than the blues. 16 years old, he was abandoned. Drug addicted single mother couldn't even stand him, so her sister raised him as if she made him. Uncle fed and bathed him. Why did those bullets have to take him? Now he's 17 years old, ice cold. Made a plan to take control. because getting overlooked in society was getting old. So he loaded, aimed, and pulled.
Excuses to kill. Excuses to kill. I think I'll go out and, I had a hard life, so I think I'll go out and kill somebody.
Why is he doing this to me? I shouldn't be here. I was a good kid.
Yeah, you know what? Tell that to the aborted babies and teens caught by strays. Most don't deserve to be here, but they are. Devon, believe it or not, I'm here to help you transition. But there's a lesson that you keep on missing, and if you don't get it right, you will be stuck here between the afterlife and the still life.
Man, what are you talking about? I don't want to hear this anymore. I just want this to be done and over with.
You ain't done. You ain't even close to being done. Actually, you really just begun. So I want you to check something in your baggage. Because you got something in it that's not letting you board the plane. And that's the key, to find out what's in the bag that's not letting you board the plane.
What else do you want me to see? I've seen my killer running free and all the pain that has caused my family. What else is left?
Wow. That's a damn good question. What else is there left in death?
What are you talking about? Where are you going? I don't understand!
Devon has reached the highest level of compassion. Sad that death had to be his fate. Anthony, on the other hand, is trying to forgive himself for his murderous actions. You see, you have to forgive yourself. Then you have to forgive others. Everyone else that has wrongly have done you wrong, you have to forgive them. It has to be done.
So you say, can you tell me, heaven comes after life? But what about this hell I'm living in my life right now? You want me to pledge allegiance to the stars and stripes? While my mama's lips was wrapped around that crack pipe? And at the same time, they suspend me from school because of a fight you whisper under your breath to the teacher that I ain't wrapped too tight? I pray to God all my life, but I got no answer. So I'm just smoking this crack until I die from cancer. And if this life is so good, why don't we die unrepresented, educated in the hood? I'm fed up with canned goods and leftovers and them tired-ass prayers from the religious churchgoers. And this life ain't the lifestyle that the rich and famous will rob and leech. But now rob and leech on the same street that took the lives of people deprived. I mean, I tried to do better. I wrote God letters, but he never answered back. So shit, all I can do now is just wait to die. I hope he remembers his face and saves me a place up in the sky.
You're never going to know. You're never going to see until you start reading in between the lines about these young kids in these streets. Young people of color are being taught to doubt themselves, to hate themselves, and to hurt themselves. Fast life, one man die, one man cry. Don't think I didn't warn you about that genocide. Kill a nigga, pull a trigger. Brothers lay dead like action figures. Young people of color are not getting their needs met. In school, you're being taught to be mentally inferior and to be the workforce of this. Instead, you're not being taught how to create societies, you know? So instead, you got people killing for territory, dreams of killing for territory. You know what? My generation doesn't even have dreams. Man. When I look back on my life, it's so sad. And being brought up in this madness, I know that my mama did everything she could to get me through this damn madness.
Anthony, I think there's something you need to say. It's about time.
Man, sorry. Look, Devon, I'm so sorry. I don't even know if you can hear me, man, but look, you were always my exact. The person everyone looks up to, and I was the one they looked down at. As much as I tried, I could never be like you, man. And I was jealous because you had a family and I didn't. But yo, Devon, man, look, it's like a game. They trap us in this ghetto and pit us against each other like gladiators. To their benefit in the music. You was never my enemy. Don't you know, man, people who suffer together can never be enemies, just allies. And that's where the problem lies, because I tried to value my suffering over yours. I'm sorry, man.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I will trust that somehow the spirit of my content will reach you. And it's hard for me to say this, but I forgive you. I know in your heart of hearts you never meant to do it. Even though I do not condone what you did, I understand what led up to it. Even now, I still think of what could have been. But after seeing what happened to you, I know what should have been. I know what should have been.
And it took your life.
And if it took my life to save your life, then so be it. Just let what happened between me and you be our little secret. What if the streets could speak? What would they say?
The streets already spoken. And what it would say would be stop the killing, start the healing. Stop the killing, start the healing.
Stop the killing, start the healing. Stop the killing, start the healing.
Stop the killing.
And start the
healing.
Peace be with you.